KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, a few showers and storms possible overnight tonight through tomorrow, but nothing too serious, we don't think. But look out for Saturday. Strong to severe storms, an excellent bet, especially in the mid to latter part of the afternoon into the evening hours of our Saturday. More on that in just a bit. First off, big picture across the lower 48. Blizzard underway off in the northern high plains, moving into the upper northwest. Heavy snows trailing frontal boundary, producing showers locally, but that front's going to wash out. We'll be watching energy that's coming out of the Rockies right now. This is going to swing through the southern Rockies and move eastward, and that's going to be our weather maker as we head into Saturday. Few scattered showers in northwestern Louisiana from Natchitoches back through southeast Texas. We'll kind of zoom on in with the local Doppler radars. Most of the action right around from the Baytown area through the Beaumont area and then up through Jasper, Lufkin, and then into the northwestern part of the state. Locally in Acadiana, not a whole lot going on, but we are spying on a couple of isolated showers that are showing up down by the Pecan Island area. So few showers possible overnight tonight. Here's a look at the extended predictive radar model. So we might see some showers mainly after 10 o'clock tonight. So no issues if you have early evening plans. But then during the overnight hours, don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder or two after 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Northern parishes of Acadiana. But again, nothing severe. That frontal boundary pretty much washing out. But then during the day tomorrow with a little daytime heating, we might see a few storms trying to form up late afternoon right along the I-10 corridor, and they'll blossom out as we head into the evening hours, especially for northern and northeastern sections of Acadiana. So we'll continue to watch that. A couple of strong storms here, but the main storm dynamics coming in as we head into Saturday. So here's our futurecast model showing that fizzling front. It really doesn't show much precip at all, but we trust that predictive radar model a little bit more so, but this gives us a broader picture of what we expect. Warm front moving northward as we head into Saturday. Strong storms in the northern part of the state. Locally, again, Saturday morning looking relatively quiet. It's going to be windy and warm with the clouds moving fast, and then we'll be watching this area of low pressure. Showers and some very intense thunderstorms busting out late Saturday afternoon and across much of Acadiana. And this is the time where we could see a couple of spin-up type thunderstorms that could produce mesocyclones, that could produce wind damage and or a tornado or two, and that carries into Saturday evening and Saturday night up until about midnight or so, and then the dynamics will be pushing off to the east. So again, very intense weather situation. Sunday looking much better with a mixture of clouds and sun and cooler temperatures. As for the severe weather risk, we have an enhanced risk from the northern portions of Acadiana northward for the possibility of not only damaging winds but tornadoes, and maybe a few significant tornadoes. Those are the longer tracked ones, EF2 or greater, that produce more than 111 mile-per-hour wind. So something that we will watch very closely, and even some large hail could be in the mix as well. As for rainfall, because this is going to be a progressive system, we'll say 1 to 2 inches of rain. Some folks get a lot less, some folks get a lot more, but I'm not expecting flooding with this weekend weather system. So breezy and mild tonight, a few showers, maybe a storm overnight tonight. 64 the low with rain chance in the 30 to 40% range. So we'll keep it for tomorrow. I think most of us stay dry. 82 the projected high tomorrow, but don't be surprised if we see a shower or storm late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Severe storm threat, that's coming in Saturday afternoon and evening. We'll be watching that very closely. Good looking Monday with a fresh start in the 40s thereafter. Next weather system and the threat of severe weather could come along about late next Wednesday. That's it for weather for right now. We'll be right back right after this.